evening. How are you?
I'm
Hi,
fine,
guys.
ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. My name is Christine, and I will be with you for this session yet again. Okay, and I will have to do this question today with you, which is quite different from the usual. It's what would you do if a stranger suddenly asks you for a date? Okay, so let's start off with Arush. Okay, Arush, can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 4 F. My school name is Delhi Public School, Mecca City, Kolkata. And my favorite hobbies are playing, singing, and dancing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, and can you tell us a bit about your day, Arush?
First, I woke up in the morning at 8 o'clock. Then I got ready for my classes. After my classes, I was playing for some time. Then my tuition teacher came. Then I studied with her 1 hour. After that, she went. Then I ordered another pizza to take because I wanted to eat a small pizza. And after eating pizza, then I joined 6:30 to 7:30 online classes. Then I am joining our class. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so Arush, a bit of a different question for you, but what would you do if a stranger suddenly asked you for a date?
Uh, Thanks for asking me out. But I am sorry, I only go out with people I know.
Mhm.
It is okay to agree to the date, but let me check I am free or not. I will make excuse or not available on that day. Sorry.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, and if it wasn't a stranger, would you decline in a similar way?
Mm, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what if the stranger persists and still asks you out?
I will say sorry, I'm not available on that day
Okay,
because I am going for my exams or I am going on vacation.
okay, would you give the real information or would you give false information?
False information because if I say hey, I was just joking, so he or she will just come to my house and start to talking to me. That's why I will give any wrong.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, thank you very much, Arush.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, so let's move on to Navya. Hi, Navya.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. So, Navya, can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Hello, everyone. My name is Navya Agarwal. I study in class 7, and I live in Calcutta. And today my day was really okay because I had to go to school. I had to complete some projects, and I also had to attend my tuitions. So it was busy, but it's good that I'm right now busy because I'm free right now. That's why.
Excellent. Brilliant. Okay. And what are you going to do with your free time now?
Right now after this session, I will have a small half an hour break, and then I will again continue to do my projects.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, so Navya, what about today's question? What would you do if a stranger suddenly asked you for a date?
I will of course say no, because first the stranger might be anyone, and I can't just believe that person if that person says any information because I don't know that person yet. And secondly, I won't make any excuses. I will just walk off and tell him or her that I can't come. Sorry, because I don't want to put myself in trouble.
Okay. Okay, very good. Very good. Excellent. Okay, and how would you, so you say you don't want to be in trouble.
Yeah.
So what would you do? So let's say the stranger approached you and you said no, and then what would you do to evade trouble?
Most probably the stranger won't just go off if I say no once, because that stranger came to me and asked me out on a date. So of course he won't go if I say no once. I have to like tell him that I can't come. So I have to first tell him that I'm not available that day and I don't know him yet, so I can't come.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. And would you ask your friends for maybe help, or to take you away to go to your friend's house maybe, or would you call your parents to pick you up? Would you go to the police? Where would you go?
Um, I won't do any of it because I don't want to trouble them. If that person still won't go, then I think I have to call the police because that's just inappropriate behavior in public.
Very good. Excellent. Okay. Thank you very much, Navya. Have you ever had this happen to you before?
Ma'am, this similar, like that person did not ask me out on a date, but when I was 4, one person came to me and he asked me something, but my mother like told him to go away, so that become a big issue. So that's why I know this very properly.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Thank you very much, Navya.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay. So next we have Aaron. Hi, Aaron.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Aaron. So can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Good evening, everybody. My name is Ann Pradhan, and I study in Loyola School in Bhubaneswar, and I am in grade 8. And my hobbies are playing games and reading books. And my day was pretty good, and it all started in 6:30 a.m. But today I was little bit late for my online classes, as I was as I felt asleep after 6:30 a.m. Actually, I
Oh
was
dear.
bit tired yesterday. I was doing my projects. So that's why I was very tired and I joined 10 minutes late for the class. But the teacher just admitted me and told me to not to repeat this thing again, and he excused me for the first time because I was late only for the first time to his class. And after my classes, I had my breakfast, and after having my breakfast, I studied for 2 hours. And after studying, I ate my lunch. And after having my lunch, I took a 1 hour nap, and after having a nap, I ate my tiffin. And after having my tiffin, I went for study for 1 hour and 30 minutes. And then I took a half an hour break and joined the class.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, so can you tell us what would you do if someone were to ask you out on a date?
Ma'am, ma'am,
If a
at first I
stranger
will,
in
yeah,
particular.
ma'am. Ma'am, I will of course say no to him because I don't know him. Because he's not my friend or my relative or any cousins of mine, which I know him. So that's why I will say no, because I don't know that he is in a problem asking me for a date to show somebody that I am that I am his friend, and that what that stranger should not tease him or make some problem with him. That's
Mhm.
why, or he's just trying to do a prank with me.
Okay, okay, very good. And can you tell me a bit, can you tell me a bit how you would say no? How
I
would you
would
say
say
no?
I would say that I'm not. I would be very busy that day. That I would have a lot of work to do on that day because I have to go to a party with my friends, and after coming to the party, I have lots of project to do from my school. So I will make some excuse out of it, and I will just get out of the situation as soon as possible.
Okay, very good. Okay, so will you ask anyone for help? Because you said I'll get out of that situation as soon as possible. Would you ask anyone for help or anything like that?
No, ma'am. Actually, I won't ask anyone for help because I don't want to embarrass him in front of everyone. So I would tell that I would just frighten him by telling that I would call the cops or anyone, like my parents or my friends who are just living nearby. Like that, I will just try to frighten him or
Okay, okay. And what if this person persists?
her. Ma'am, then I would say that if you want to go out for a date with me, then you should close your eyes, and when they will close your eyes, I will run away.
You will disappear, you will run off. Okay. And has this ever happened to you?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. Very good. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Aaron. Okay, let's move on to Nidhi. Hi, Nidhi. Nidhi.
Hello. Hello. Hi,
Hi,
ma'am.
Nidhi.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Hi.
Can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your
Yes,
day?
ma'am. Myself, Nidhi Sonthalia. I live in Jamshedpur. My husband name is Vinit Sonthalia. He's a businessman, and I love cooking, dancing, reading books, and I'm BCom honors. Thank you. About my day, as usual, started from 7 o'clock. I woke up, and after having bath and all, just went for kitchen, prepared lunch. Then after my look after my son classes and all, then I feed him. And then in noon time after at 3 o'clock, I just again went for dance practice. And then now I'm making a list of all participants who are taking parts in our dance competition. So busy schedules are going on. Now I'm free.
Excellent. Very good. Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
So what are you going to do now with your free time?
Yes, ma'am. Now I will engage 8 to 9 here. And then after I will watch some TV and then I will have dinner.
Fantastic. Very good. Okay, Nidhi. So what would you do if a stranger asks you out on a date?
If stranger, I would probably say him no, because since childhood we said कि our mom, father used to say कि don't take anything from strangers, don't talk with them. So I had that mentality कि we don't have to talk with strangers because obviously he will harm you. So that set up from my mind. So I will say him no, obviously.
Okay. I will speak to you a bit differently because you are a bit older, but if someone were to ask you out on a date and they were a stranger, I mean, you never know. They could be someone who you for example, I know you have a husband, but your husband was a stranger to you when you were younger. You did not know your husband. He was a stranger. So
Yes.
without accepting your husband's date, he would have never been your husband. You would have said no to him because he was a stranger. So do you think how do you think one should go about it when a stranger approaches them for a date? I mean, you never know. It could be the
Sometimes,
love of your life.
yes, ma'am. Sometimes it's so necessary for us because sometimes it may happen that stranger may become your good friends, good life partner also because I had arranged marriage, so I don't know him before marriage. So it's so necessary for him because sometimes by luck you may got a good friend, good
Mhm.
person. So sometimes it's necessary कि you may go, but you at least you must know something about him or her, about his family, or about his background. Means you must know something. Otherwise, if he's totally stranger, I don't even know his biodata and all, then I won't accept his request. Or if a stranger might be any girl also, so in that case I will probably help her. I will try to help her in at the end of means ki at that circumstance ki I'm helping if a stranger is girl, then I will surely help her. But nowadays it's seeming ki girls may also means frauds you, harms you. So at little certain boundaries, I will set ki, "ठीक है, I will help only at that circumstance, not above that. I want to go beyond that. But I will try my level best to, if she needs any sort of help from me, I will do that. But not any details or any my means anything, my phones, call, phone and all. I won't
Okay.
share. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So can you tell me let's imagine I'm the stranger. Um, can you tell me what would you say to me exactly?
Means you are a stranger to me. Means when where we met. Means I'm going somewhere.
Mhm.
We met where we met, ma'am. Means if you are a stranger to me and I'm
Mhm.
talking, means suppose I am looking someone ki if someone is sitting behind me, okay, he's having a conversation with you like we both are having, then I look at you ki she is Christian and all. So I niche at the down it's your Gmail is there. So I will surely if I will like your conversation, your way of talking, then I will surely ping you. Okay, as a stranger, ma'am, I had seen your video. You're talking, you're encountering with that person. It's really enhanced me. I really got excited. I really want to learn something from you. So please add me in your group. So
Okay.
like that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Okay. Thank you very much, Nidhi.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's nice to get Nidhi's perspective as well because you are older than these kids, of course. So you might have been through some more of it. Well, I'm sure you have been through more of a life experience than them. So it's nice to get your perspective on things as well. Okay, very good. Excellent.
Thank
So we have Sanjana. So Sanjana, hello Sanjana.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi Sanjana. So can you
Hi,
please
ma'am.
introduce yourself? Can you introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Okay, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sanjana. I'm studying. I'm studying in class 7. I'm studying in Raj Vidya Bhavan Metric Higher Secondary School in Thurayur. Hobbies are drawing, painting, and reading books.
Very good. Excellent. So Sanjana, what did you do today?
Ma'am, I today wake up in 6 o'clock
Mhm.
and I write a postcard essay writing
Mhm.
and I go to school
Mhm.
and I went to school uh, in 9:30
Mhm.
a.m. and I reached
Okay.
my home in school. I learned some things and I write my CW works and
Good.
I read. I have an handwriting practice
Mhm.
and I reached my home at 5:30 p.m. and I do my homeworks and I join your class, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Sanjana. Okay, Sanjana. So can you tell me now a bit? What would you do if a stranger asked you on a date?
Ma'am, I asked, I said, Ma'am, I can say because that person I cannot know, they are no relatives to me,
Mhm.
and I said I call my parents
Mhm.
and I call any peoples
Mhm.
and I said no.
Okay. So you will call your parents and call some other people, tell them I've called my parents, called my people, and they've said no.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what if you don't have a phone on you when they ask you and they say, no, that's not true, you didn't call anyone? How are you going to say no to them?
Ma'am, I
Mhm.
go I go with alone that time. This
Mhm.
incident,
Sorry,
ma'am, I go alone
you go alone. Okay.
that time. This incident happened
Mhm.
can happen, and this time only that can happen.
Okay, so you would go alone with them.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you would trust a stranger then, Sanjana? Would you trust a stranger to go out on a date with them?
No, ma'am.
So what do you mean you would go alone? Can you explain it to me, please?
Yes, ma'am. Um, in school I'm studying in 10th standard or 11th or 12th standard. I haven't special classes. The classes finished after I come alone in out bus. That time the incident is happened.
Mhm. Okay.
Can happen that time.
Okay. And what do you think your mother will say? Do you think she will approve it? She will approve of it?
Yes, ma'am.
You think she will approve that you go out on a date with a stranger?
Yes, ma'am. She said that you not go anywhere alone.
Oh,
She
you
said,
won't go anywhere alone,
yes, ma'am. She said,
except school.
you not, you can see the strangers. That strangers give any chocolates or any food, you not eat that.
Okay, okay.
My,
So,
my mother on time advised me.
okay, so you won't. Can you explain to me? Because you told me you will go trust a stranger and then you won't trust a stranger. So, can you explain to me, will you or will you not go on a date with a stranger?
Yes, ma'am. I not go.
You won't.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. I got a bit confused there because you told me two different answers and I wasn't sure what you were telling me. Okay, that's fine. Okay, thank you, Sanjana. Thank you very much.
Welcome, ma'am.
Then we have Vaishnavi. Hi, Vaishnavi.
Hello.
Hello, it's lovely to meet you and have you in class. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
I'm Vaishnavi, and I'm in class 7. I'm 13 years old,
Mhm.
and I'm having a confused day
A confusing day. Okay,
Yes.
why?
because today was my surprise Viva test, and I was a bit obnoxious about it. So
Mhm.
I was just, but I had done great at that.
Okay, okay, very good. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. Okay, so let's move on to today's question, which is, what would you do if a stranger asks you out on a date?
Well, first I would be blank. I would have no thoughts about it because
Mhm.
nobody has ever asked me that. So, but I think I would refuse to go with that stranger because if I don't know that about anything, so how can I go with anyone like that?
Okay, okay. And if someone were to say to you and keep asking you, how would you react to it? What would you say to them?
Um, I don't say anything. I wouldn't say anything. I would just tell my parents about that. And
Okay,
rest of the matter, they will surely handle that.
okay. So you'll throw it onto your parents.
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for that.
Welcome.
Okay, last but not least, we have Veena. Hi, Veena.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Hi, good evening. How are you, Veena?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
My name is Veena and by profession I'm teacher. And today was a very hectic schedule because I've joined a new school and I had to do promotion for my school. Like I have to visit door to door and ask the people to get get their child admitted to my school.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you had quite a bit to do there.
Yes.
Okay. And is it, do you think it's going to be okay for you? I mean, now, or are you going to have a quiet weekend, or is it going to be busy?
No, this is going to my promotion will end in April. So this will take like 4 months. Be very busy schedule.
Oh dear. I hope you have some break sometime soon.
Yes, I need that.
Okay, so let's have a little look at today's question, which is, what would you do if a stranger asks you out? What would you say?
If he's handsome, then I'll go for like.
Veena would say that, of course she would.
Yes, if he is handsome, then I can tell me, okay, let's go for dinner party. After that, who are you? I don't know. Just go away from my life. I'll have party and then I'll throw him out of my life.
Okay, and if the stranger is not good looking, how would you react to it? What would you say?
I say, brother, I don't have any time. Please, you can go to someone else and ask for that. I'll make
Okay,
him
and
brother
has
then. When I'll call
you
him
you
brother, then he'll say, okay, Didi, I don't want to go with you.
and have you ever had to do this? Has it ever happened to you?
Like I was in Goa with my husband, and somebody came and asked me, can you click a pic? I thought the person wanted to click a pic, his pic, but then I said, okay, give me the phone, I'll click a pic for you. And he said, no, I want to pic with you. And I said, what will you do? He said, I'll keep it in my room. In my room. I said, my husband is here. He'll give you a tight one. Just go away. This incident
Oh my
happened.
goodness. No, of course not. It's not going to happen. I think your husband showed him a good fist as well.
No, I was enough to show him. Then he ran away when he heard that my husband is along with me.
Oh my goodness. Brilliant. Okay, so you would, if they're handsome, okay, let's go.
Okay,
If
let's
they're
go.
not, deal with my husband.
And if it's a girl, some girl asks me to go out for date or party, I'll tell, oh, my husband is ready. You can go with him. So I'm open with both options. If I have a handsome boy for me, beautiful girl for my husband.
Very generous of you, Veena. Excellent. What a way to end the class, guys. Okay, thank you very much for sharing with me what you would do if you met someone that you didn't know and they asked you for a date. It was a very fun and interesting class today. And I hope on this note you have a great evening and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.